we had a very hard-fought football game that came down to the last play of the game, I have great appreciation for the fight that our players put into it. I mean, we got ourselves in a deep hole before we got started, and I thought going into the fourth quarter there was a complete determination and confidence that we were going to win the football game. We were led by our seniors on offense because it was really up to the offense to create the momentum to bring us back and then to finish it. Here with me is Marques, Ivory, our quarterback, and Trey Smith, a wide receiver. I think Quez will tell you that he's working with three guys at wide receiver, and Trey and Allen and Kevin Cooper that he has a lot of confidence in, that are great competitors, that are talented receivers, and I think they certainly were the, you know, when you're down, well, we down 35-7 at one time, or was that 35-14? When you're down 21 points at the point we were, then you know, you got to throw the ball, and you got to protect your quarterback. Your quarterback's got to make throws, and receivers have got to make plays. Allen and Marques actually set records in that performance. So, you know, we understand, and I appreciate, and I think Jacksonville State appreciates the quality of these guys, as well as the other seniors. I know when we were feeling what would have been a comeback, you know, we cut their offensive production in half the second half, actually, except for 2 plays in the second half after giving up probably 9 plays the first half. Demetrio Tyson had that defense rallied up, and it was pumping emotion into them, and he and Kedgie, the lone seniors over there on defense. But the seniors have done a great job of leading, is the point of it. There's more of them on offense, and I think that's where the momentum for this team has had to come from. But defensively, Demetrio's done the same thing on defense. We had 3 weeks of really moving forward defensively, and we had a bad half. I think the second half we did again move ourselves forward. But the game we're playing this week against Austin Peay is the last home game for these guys. They love this school, and they have fought with everything they've got for this school. And I don't expect it to be any different in their last home game. I think that the other players have enormous respect for these guys, and that they're going to respond appropriately, and our team is going to do everything to get ready to play. I think Austin Peay is, you know, they're like playing an academy. You can look when Notre Dame plays Navy, and you better watch out, because when people are sound, when they know who they are and what they're doing, and they play hard from beginning to end, they are a threat to win anytime they go out there. And that's what you've got in this Austin Peay team. I know last year we had a 21-point margin of victory, and all 3 of the 21 points were on turnovers that we scored with. And it's always, you know, when you break it down, it appears to be a little different than the perception. The reality of it does. The reality of beating these guys is an enormous challenge, and one that requires the total effort of the entire football team. These seniors, they, like everybody else in this league, have a very experienced quarterback, Ryan. They've got some dynamic playmakers on offense, and they're just where they're supposed to be on defense. And you got to make your plays. There's no giveaways out there. Austin Peay, last home game with the seniors, winning season. You know, all of it means enough for us to have a great week of practice and, you know, bring our A game. And I fully expect us to do that. I've challenged the coaches. Yeah, certainly, there are not many games played around here that hadn't had some conference championship bearing. Very, very few. And this happens to be one of them, but it's still about Jacksonville State. It's still about the mission of this program. It's still about the, you know, the tradition that these seniors represent. And I challenge the coaches to put that is the forefront of getting ready to play. We've got 2 more games left. Probably couldn't have 2 back-to-back with the potential of over and underesteeming. You could so underesteem one and so overesteem the next one. And the reality is neither one of those are real. You know, what you do when you really know this game is you bring the lows up and the highs down, and you get right in the middle where you need to be, where you can do something about what it is instead of what somebody thinks it is. And so we got the 2 bookends of reality looking at us here. So I'm looking forward to both of them. I know these players are. So Marques is here to answer questions. Trey's here to answer questions. He walked in, I asked him if he's playing basketball because I've had it asked to me on the street twice. So he's a great athlete.
Is he playing basketball?
He don't know anything about it. I don't know what's on the street. Don't start. I'm not trying to start a rumor, but that's what kind of athlete he is. I asked him if he was recruited to be a college basketball player, and he said he was. And watching him athletically, looks like very well. But he'll graduate right now, right? December. You're going to graduate right now in December. So we're taking care of business. We're not just playing little boys' games the rest of our lives. This guy's going to be a lawyer, right? This guy's going to be a coach. And change your mind, have you?
And a math teacher.
I don't know whether he's bidding into that one.
Hey, would both of the players that you drafted in your team